All right, I'm a correctional officer too, a sergeant, and I work in the open dormitories here at Central Unit. And I've been doing this for 19 years, and I continue to do it because I like being part of a team. I like being part of something that makes a positive impact in people's lives.
That's good.
Stop here.
Well, it's a good way into law enforcement. It's a good way to find out whether you have what it takes or not. Instead of just jumping into the local PD or the troopers, come to us and see if you can have what it takes to work in law enforcement. Because we're around all the bad guys all the time, and you find out whether you've got what it takes or not.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about
Again, it's the team spirit. I was in the military for 8 years, and it's similar in that regard. We are a chain of command structure, but we're also a team from the newest officer all the way to the warden, and we all have the same goal to make sure we provide a safe and secure environment for the convicts to do their time in and for us to do our job in. And I like contributing to that.
to work here with this team and the positive things that you've seen and how that relates to what you do every day.
Well, what makes me proud to work with this group is the fact that they're confident. They come in, they do their job. They're professional. They take direction. They give direction. They do it with themselves in mind, looking out for each other. They really are brothers. And I know there's the old adage of brothers in blue, and we don't wear blue because we're not law enforcement, but we do have each other's back, and there's that sense of camaraderie, which brings a sense of family into the whole situation. And when people leave, because this is what tells, everybody says, I love who I work with. I'm not leaving because of the people. They're leaving for other things. Probably don't want to add that part of it, but
Yeah.
But they do say things like that. They're always commenting about how tight they are with the people that they work with, how they get along with their supervisors, how they get along with management. They like the mission. They like the fact that they're helping people, that they're making a difference in the community. And that's really what I'm proud of, is how they recognize that and use that in their everyday lives and in their every day at their work when they're working with the offender, because ultimately that is the end goal, is for the offender to get out and not reoffend, and that's public safety, and that's what they do, and they do it well.
Good. Let's talk about the works here.
Well, my management team, we focus every day on what we can do to make life better for each individual and our staff, and what that does with the community is it provides a safety net for the community, because we are here in the middle of it, and we've been here for 130 years, and so we are kind of a pillar in the community. And so what we do every day with our people, by keeping them here, they're sending their kids to school, they're sending their kids to college, and that's all part of the community. And that's what they do here, and they send out the message of what we're doing so that it's in a positive light. And so that's how it makes the community better. Because we are a part of it, and we bring what we know about corrections to the community. And losing some words here, but
Maybe that you're committed to.
Committed to doing the best job that we can. We're committed to public safety. We're committed to this community. We're committed to do things better. We really do feel that we make a difference. We change lives, and we've proven that over the years with our recidivism rates going down, and that's all a result of how we specifically deal with inmates. Because those numbers have come down, there's actually less crime from people from reoffending. I mean, we went from 55% to 34% recidivism rate, and that's a direct result of having good people model good behavior. And that's what our staff does, and our commitment to that is that we work on that every day. We try to bring forth ideas, procedures, policies that help accentuate that. And then we work with the community every day. We're out in it every day with offenders, with doing different things, whether going to the hospital, whether out in the community mowing grass, helping set up at the fairgrounds, or helping set up at a community event. So we're there, and that just helps the community in general and what we're doing in our mission.
That's good. That was really good.
Okay,
You ready?
you ready to
Okay.
go?
Tell us a little bit about, why, what do you like about working at Hutch Correctional?
I like working at Hutchinson Correctional Facility because we have a family atmosphere. But one of the most things that I really like the most is the partnerships that we've developed with the community and some of the community businesses and things like that. So we have a lot of partnerships with our community and with private industry and everything like that. We really feel like we've been good partners for our community.
Good. Let's talk about how.
Started out as an officer, and I've held several positions during my career. I've been a training officer, I've been an investigator, I've been a counselor, unit manager, and now I'm the deputy warden of operations. So the opportunity for advancement is wide open. We run a city within a city, so we have medical, mental health, food service, maintenance. Everything that it takes to run a small city, we have it here. And the opportunities for advancement is wide open.
That was really good. That was
Right. So yes, I've been here for 33 years. This has been a big part of my life. I've met a lot of people throughout the years. I've developed relationships throughout the state of all 9 facilities that we have here. But the real good thing about Hutchinson Correctional Facility is that you can move up. You can advance. You can go from security, like I did, into staff development. And from staff development, I went into the investigations unit. I did that for quite a few years, and then I went into case management, where we control the offender's destiny on paper as far as program management, work details, awarding good time and things like that. So it's really been a rewarding career for me, especially developing the relationships with. Every time I move into a different position, I develop more relationships within that division, not just at HCF, but facilities across the state.
Good.
That was great.
Say
Okay,
my
go
name.
ahead.
Spell my name.
Or just say it.
Just say it.
My name is Rebecca Mickle.
How do you spell your last name?
Mickle.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Rebecca, 2 C's, R-E.
Becca.
Okay.
All right, good. Okay, all right, Rebecca, let's, why don't you just talk to me, okay, tell me a little bit, tell me about your job here, what you enjoy about your job here at Hutch Correctional Facility.
Well, I've worked here for about 7 years now. I started out here just as a job. It was a place to come to, study hours. But as I've worked here longer, I've realized that the benefits, the vacation time, sick time, the chances to promote, all of that have made it so much more worth it than going from job to job and always looking for something else. Because even here, you can start out as an officer and you can switch. You can go to unit team. You can go to maintenance. There's different ways you can branch out while still staying at the facility. So it's really
good.
great.
And tell me about, to come here. People or?
Well, I'd recommend here because, yeah, the people here are great. I mean, of course, you're always going to have the people you don't get along with too well. I think of them as kind of the annoying cousins in the family that you'd still do anything for them, but the people you ever have anything going on in your life that you need help with, your car breaks down, usually there's somebody here. There's so many people that work here. There's somebody that can help in whatever little way. So it's a really great place.
Okay, so maybe talk about.
Um,
You're fine.
Sorry. Here at Hutchinson Correctional Facility, there's so many people that you work with that make it a family environment. It's not just your coworkers, it's not just your friends. They become your family. There's somebody you can turn to when you need help on the job. They can help you when it comes to promoting different things. They can help you with your interviews. They help with the nerves. Help joke around with you, tease you, get your mind off of the fact that you're going to try and interview for new positions.
That was great. That whole part.
There are so many different opportunities to advance, to promote, so many branches, so many options. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Here at HCF, there's so many different opportunities for advancement. You're not stuck in one place for your whole career. You can stay at the bottom if you want, but you can always move up. There's no real limit, I guess, as to how far you want to go. You always have your coworkers. You have your team. They're not just your coworkers. They're your team. They're your family. They're there to help you out, to pat you on the back.
Good.
Perfect. Name for us.
Elizabeth Smith.
Okay, Elizabeth, why don't you?
So am I looking at you? Am I
Yeah,
looking?
you
just
can
do
just
start.
talk to
Yeah.
I've worked here 35 years in the warden's office. We're co-workers here, but when something happens in a family's life, fire, injury, we become family. We go out and help them. So this is a great place to work just because of that. I've seen it happen over and over and over where there might be an incident in someone's family and we go take care of them in the hospitals or go help them with meals or babysit their kids while they can go do whatever they need to.
Okay, great.
So,
Okay, so it's a family, it's a team atmosphere. You guys are all.
this is like a city within a city. You have all these different people that have their professions, and if you have one person that isn't here, clerical, maintenance, food service, if that one person's not here, there's a stop in the mechanical workings of your business. And so we have a lot of professional people here just to make this little city work.
Okay, let's talk about.
Oh my goodness, you're making me think hard. There's a lot of friendships here. We can see when someone is overworked, they need a little help. We always pitch in if we need to. That's the one thing I really like about working here. You have the freedom to go do that, and your supervisors all will allow you to help out.
That's good. Let's.
In the clerical side of it, we have porters, and every once in a while your porter will just kind of say hi, and you can kind of tell he's having a bad day, and so you will talk with him just to say, you know, you're doing a good job. Give him positive input, and I've seen a lot of improvement in their attitudes, maybe. It's not just a job, I'm here to take care of your office, to dump your trash. You actually care about me.
Good, that's good.
Good.
It's a fun place to be. Everybody gets along well. In the 35 plus years that I've worked here, in the different departments I've had, I've enjoyed coming to work just because we all get along so well and help each other out and have that family atmosphere.
Good. That's perfect.
Perfect.
One thing that I think that we do so well, and the reason we do it so well, is because we recognize we're part of law enforcement. and what we do benefits our community, benefits the environment that we have. You know, it benefits our families, our friends that are right here in the communities that we live with, that we work with. And, you know, that's essentially why we become family, quite honestly, is because we work so close together. We're a great team because of it. God, what else is going on with
That
community?
was great.
No,
Yeah.
We talked about the city within the city and kind of the family, and then so that's kind of been a good thing.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, I think the most important thing about us and the reason that we are a family is because we recognize that what we do is important every day to our community. We recognize that the unity that we have together goes out into our communities, and it makes for a stronger community. And our families live there, our friends live there, the people that we're the closest to. And so we want it to be a good thing. We want people to know that we're working hard, that we're professionals, we're united in what we do, because we want a better community for our family, for those, you know, our children. I definitely want something better for my kids, so I'm going to put in that effort to have something better that is left behind. So I haven't, you guys, I'm